Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Behold the Nautilus. Now, I, I, I know you guys know that I'm an artist. I mostly deal in abstract art. That is what I would call my forte. But this series for A Journey in Art is called the Realism series, and it starts with this page right here. Now, I'm not saying that these are good. In fact, most of them, I attempted them because I was kind of egged on by my artist friends. Like, hey, you should try this out. So I was like, okay, I think I will. So these are, there's 2 pages under portraits. I wanted to just kind of single them out so I could just go through them. Because realism to me would be like portraits, So you have all these different things here. Still life. Do I have anything in still life? I have 3 things in still life, so we'll go through all the categories here. But let's go to portraits first, and let's just. All right, so let's take a look. So this is Dick Figures. So if you don't know, there's a show on Mondo Media called Dick Figures. It is actually considered to be one of the most successful YouTube animated series under the Mondo Media corporation, and basically it's 2 guys, Red and Blue, and they're best friends. And Red is a complete jerk, and Blue tries to be the normal one. It kind of reminds me of Jake and Amir from College Humor, where Amir is the crazy one and Jake tries to be the normal one if he gets wrapped up in his BS. So this was 2012 is when I made this. This show was hilarious. And this is a scene where he's like, I want to grow old together in every way. Every way. Like that. And basically it was his birthday and Blue came in. It was Red's birthday and Blue came in to wish him happy birthday, but Red was already drunk and doing the drunk talk. Like I said, this isn't the best. I have really attempted it. I did my best. It did not turn out good. But not a bad first attempt for something. So that was that. Actually, if I'm being sincere here, let's go all categories. I think this was my first. We're going to go through all these really big ones too. Was this? Yes, this is my actual first. So this would be considered my first realism piece. This was a few months after I joined the website. And this is Gygas from Earthbound. You've seen me cover it before. He's the main boss in the Earthbound series. He is the pure embodiment of evil, basically. But I put it under. Oh, it's under one tool. That's what it was on. It was I think it was a competition on Rate My Drawings. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, this was my version of Gygas. And he's considered to be the most disturbing non-horror video game boss of all time. By many, many people. Not just me. Alright, so let's go back. So we're going to get through all of it. I'm sorry if I'm jumping around, but I really want to kind of do it right. Do it justice. Nope, still have it by rates. So let's do it this way. Yeah. So that was that one. So Milky Way Galaxy. When did this one come out? This is my version of the Milky Way Galaxy. 2012 again. Oh, so this was actually before it. It was alright. I didn't really use a picture or a reference of the Milky Way. I just kind of threw some cloud tool in there and just kind of went at it. So that was that. It wasn't really my best attempt. Like I said, in the beginning, I was really just. It wasn't good. Like this one. This one sucks. I just call it. Driving is fun. Oh yeah, this drawing sucks though. Yeah. I think they were just being kind of nice to me. I've drawn better cars after this. But yeah, that was pretty bad. that was pretty bad. The sun in all its glory. This one, I was actually very proud that I got this one down. I love outer space and everything with our galaxy and our solar system. My attempt was to make it actually feel like it was glowing. And down here, I don't know if you could see it, where my arrow is, there's a little blue dot down there. That's supposed to show the size difference between our Earth and the sun. Someone actually said, "Ouch, my eyes." Yeah, it actually made people's eyes water. I thought that was excellent. Yeah. Now, obviously, we all know now that the sun is not actually red and orange and stuff like that. It's just the light that we see. The sun is actually like white, which is kind of badass all on its own. It's like white cheddar mac and cheese. Don't know why I went to mac and cheese first, but I guess that's where my brain went. White cheddar mac and cheese is actually the bomb. July 28th, 2012. Bald eagle. Now, I love bald eagles. They are my all-time favorite animal, along with Siberian tigers, gray wolves, and king cobras. They are my all-time favorite. And killer whales, orcas. I love orcas. This was my attempt at the first animal, and people said I got that. Now there's a link here, but I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, no, it doesn't work anymore. But yeah, this was one of the first big rated drawings I ever did. And someone actually collected it. That's pretty cool. Yeah. And then, I believe, where is she? There it is. Da Vinci is one of my old friends. Everyone on here I've been friends with a long time. But this person over here actually was the one who inspired me to do it in the first place. So thank you, Da Vinci, for giving me a little bit of something to do, you know? So that was that. And then, Fawn of the Century. My first attempt at a deer, like a baby deer. Oh my god, so good. Yeah, I was happy that the eye turned out okay, because I was kind of worried about that. Not easy drawing something like this. It really isn't, especially when you don't do it often. Let's see here. Head of a predator. The thing I was most happy about was this right here. I think this turned out great. Like this whole, like the head and the perspective. Didn't get as many likes and comments as I thought it would, and I think it's because I only made it this small and I kind of blacked out everything else. I guess I was kind of shy about how I thought it would look. That Pharaoh one really isn't realism. So, the Iron Giant. I like this one. I really do. This one, the movie is one of my all-time favorites. You stay, I go, no following. You know, it's one of my all-time favorite movies. I think I'm up there with Ryan McGee for probably second biggest, if not first biggest, Iron Giant fan. Hogarth Hughes! Camp Mansley, you work for the government. I wasn't going to say that. I'm sorry. I'm quoting the Iron Giant now. But I'm a huge Iron Giant fan. I love the movie. I think this turned out pretty good. I thought it was an okay thing. I could have put more like shine. Like I over here, where's the little indent is, because he had the little crevice in his head. I could have done more stuff, like put more shine and stuff. But I attempted it, and it came out pretty good. The eyes are a little wacky, but that's just neither here nor there. On we go. Not gonna do that one because that's not. I guess I could show you. I mean, it's based off the head of a pharaoh, but it's not really a realism piece. I did base it off of The Prince of Egypt, another one of my all-time favorite movies. Such a good movie. The artwork and the music and everything about it. Even if you're not a religious person, Prince of Egypt is one of the best movies ever made, and I will fight anyone who says differently. Moving on. All right. To my favorite lead singer of all time, Dave Grohl from my all-time favorite band, the Foo Fighters. This, I think, turned out pretty okay. It was my first time doing hair. Like, it was 2013. You know, I've been a huge fan of the Foo Fighters for a long time, so I really wanted to get this one down. I've done better portraits later on. I attempted it, and this is what came out. This is like when he first started the Foo Fighters, like, yeah. So he looks much different now. Maybe I'll have to do a new one. All right, so this was rough to do. Anthony Hopkins. This one did not turn out the way I wanted it to. But people did compliment. I think I got compliments on the. Yeah, my buddy Civil Chaos. He was. Yeah, I don't know. This was tough, and I had never drawn this many like things popping up. I feel like I made him look too muscular in this picture. I mean, he's Anthony Hopkins. He can look how he wants to look, you know. But this one sucks. So if you've ever seen this movie, this is and I called it rough because it's absolutely shitty. This is a very rough drawing of Alex DeLarge from A Clockwork Orange. The lead character, the main antagonist or anti-hero, whatever you want to call him, of the film, portrayed by Malcolm McDowell. This was terrible. And I love this movie so much. And now that I'm looking at it, like, nothing looks right. The only thing that looks okay-ish is the derby hat. I think it's a derby hat or derby hat. And the eyelashes, but that's about it. Everything else sucks. I like I said, I've gotten much better at drawing things now. I take more time drawing things. This one came out pretty good. Daft Punk. Now, I'm not the hugest Daft Punk fan. I think some of their songs are catchy. I got nothing against them. I think they're okay. I just thought this was a pretty cool challenge to try to do the side by side, get the one guy's helmet, the other guy's helmet, and then the different. Getting what this looked like from the thing was really, I think it was pretty good. I think it worked out pretty well. Robot. Now, you've seen this before, but since it's on the page, we'll look at it again. Good old G-Man, Godzilla. Here it is. In all his glory. Look, I'm getting nice and big. And this link does work, because I compared the two. Let's get these guys both in the same. Bam, and bam. Probably the closest I'll ever get in any sort of thing. But let's move on past that. Now this is what I mean but when I say I got much better with cars. So look how much better this looks. This is from a link as well. I don't know if this is going to work. Nope, that's not going to work. But this was from this is a realism piece I did from another image. It was just on the portraits. I was just like, oh, I'll try it out. But yeah, I love this picture. I love this drawing. Everything is symmetrical. It actually works. It looks like the car it came from and everything. I was very, very happy about that. Thank you for that. Stairway to Heaven. Based on the song from Led Zeppelin. If you've never heard the song, it's a really, really good song. There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. This might get copyright claims. Oh god. I'm just singing same reference drawings. Oh, I mean, I think it came out really good. I was very proud when I finished this one because I even got the bird. The bird doesn't look really good, but you know. Oh my god, everyone, what happened? Did you really draw this? It's amazing. Yes, I did, Dave. Yes, I did. That's a she, by the way. Not he. Sci-fi portrait. I don't think this link works. Nope. But yeah. This took a while, too. Yeah. It was just one of those sci-fi concept art photos that you see all over the place, and I was like, yeah, let me attempt. And I attempted, and it didn't turn out the greatest, but I did try, you know. And as an artist, you try. That's what you do. I'm kind of going through these fast because I don't want this video to be like forever. T-Rex, good old T-Rex boy. This one was okay. Great work, dude. I know the ref have much difficult details to do, but you tried and did nice work. Thank you. Does this load? Oh yeah, this works. Well, let's go back up. So, the original. Yeah, I could have put a lot more detail into it, but I did the best I could with what I was able to do. You know, definitely a big difference. Definitely a big difference, but I'm not gonna let it dissuade me. What's next? So Triton, Saturn's moon. I like this one actually. I really do like this one. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I think this is from a reference. And then I added my own little kind of flare. I think I put that, no, I put a ring around the planet because I don't think the planet. I don't remember honestly. I don't remember, but I remember being super happy with like how the perspective looks and how it feels like it looks like you're actually on the moon of Triton. Very cool. And continuing on with the space theme, quasar. Now, if you're not a science person and you don't know what a quasar is a super, or I guess you could say hypermassive black hole. It's literally the size of like a galaxy, and it's got superheated nuclear fusion happening in the center. It's one of the most powerful and violent and grandest things ever created in the universe, and they're ancient things from billions and billions of years in the past, like when the universe began. Basically, they're some of the most violent, deadliest things in the known universe, and the light that we get from them is hitting us billions of years in the future, and they are all pretty much dead, actually. I thought that was really cool. And quasars are badass. It's just a really cool name. One of the, what I would call, badass names, you know? Alright. You've seen this one before, because I showed you this one in the Godzilla series. This was the 800 Kaiju Rising, based off of Pacific Rim. Pacific Rim is one of the greatest movies ever made, and I will fight anyone who says differently. Another Godzilla, because I can't get enough. And as you can see, there's plenty. This is my kind of self-drawing where I kind of took it upon myself to create my own version of it. And as I mentioned in the Godzilla video, I think I did. Now that I look at it, I think it looks way more badass than I made it look. I might have put the blood there and everything, and the eye, and the spikes, and the teeth, and everything, and the tail kind of whipping around in the back there. Like I made it look better than I thought I did. This one's cool. I need to speak to Caesar. Now this is one of my favorite movie series of all time. The brand new Planet of the Apes, Rise, Dawn, and War. Now these movies are so good. And I really loved doing this one. Like, I had a great time doing this, and I feel like I did pretty good. The purplish hair, I mean, I kind of went with it. But I was really happy with it when I finished this. Such a good art piece. Oh man, I'm so good. That was so nice. Toho Godzilla, another Godzilla, and once again, we went over it in the previous Godzilla series video. This is probably the best Godzilla I've ever drawn, or will ever draw in my life. I am still planning to do Godzilla Earth. That's the next Realism piece. Maybe this week. Maybe. But until that comes out, this is the best one I've ever done, in my opinion. But yeah. Where were we? Oh yeah. Scene from Harry Potter. Only I Can Live Forever. This is the big scene in the last Harry Potter movie and in the books where Voldemort and Harry finally, the final duel to see if the boy who lived could take down the greatest threat to magicians, witches, and wizards ever, and all that crap. I love the Harry Potter movies. I'm just messing. But yeah. This took a long time to do, but I am very happy about like the grass here, getting this divided up by like the walkway. That took forever to do, so I was very happy in all the buildings and everything, making everything look disheveled and broken was a challenge, but it was via reference. So, all right. If you're a fan of the band Tool, this is from the music video for Parabole/Parabola. These are the three guys who are cutting that apple with the knife, and then they lower their tongues and start going around the table. It's in the music video, and I actually linked it to the time when this happens. I don't know, I thought it was a cool scene, and I decided, hey, I'll do that. So I did it. Not much else to say about that one, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy. Here we go. Alright, Driller Transformers. This one was a good one. I actually like the Transformers series. I know people will shit on it and everything, but I like them. And the Driller was one of my all-time favorite things that I've ever seen in a movie. It was so good. So good. That whole scene where it's coming down the street and then it just crushes the building and everything before it dies it was good. I liked it. I really, really thoroughly enjoyed it. How are we doing over here? You still got me? Still got me going on here? Yes, you do. Yeah, you do. Okay. Alright, let's go back. Oh, yeah, there is this Godzilla. I kind of forgot about this. Gojira 2014. Once again, you saw this one in my last one. You can debate which one's better between this one and the other one that was kind of like the older version of him. Yeah. I'm exhausted. But let me know what you think. I did this actually. I was dating someone back in the day, and I did this for them. That was their name. But yeah, this was they were huge Red Hot Chili Peppers fans, and I was like, yeah, let me do this, and I attempted to do the Californication album, and I love the Red Hot Chili Peppers too. They're one of my all-time favorites. So that was that. Don't have to go much further into that. All right, the Sonic series. This one I was very happy that I completed. So here's the big boy himself, Sonic the Hedgehog. I was pleasantly surprised that I got this pretty much down pat. I thought the coloring was good and everything like that. I thought all this was like really, really spot on. Really, really enjoyed drawing this. I actually had a good time drawing this. So that was that. And then we have Knuckles. Knuckles the Echidna. Yeah, I like the purple. I actually think, I will say this, that Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails are probably the three of the best best designed characters in video game history, or in history in general. Just so cool and so like tough and awesome, and they've got their own characteristics, and one of them's fast, one of them's tough, one of them's strong, the other one's intelligent. Like, they all have superhuman powers that like define who they are. So yeah, I was happy with this one too. This one came out great, especially like the darkness over here. So you can clearly see that that's where his hairline is, like over in here. Probably some of the best drawings I've ever done. In my personal, honest opinion. I mean, people could say differently, but. And here's big boy himself, Tails. Tails Miles Prower the Fox. The hand I wasn't too happy about, but the rest of it came out really good. The mouth could have been more on center, but people love Tails. Tails is a good character. You know? Scott Weiland. Well, the dog's the fighter. Got time, wait for tomorrow. To find it. I love Stone Temple Pilots, one of my all-time favorite bands. And this is a portrait I did of Scott Weiland, or Weiland, however you say it. As you can see, a lot more work went into this. Like, a serious amount of attention went into this. I worked forever on this. Rest in peace, Scott. You are severely missed. So awesome. Such a talent that was lost to the clutches of drugs, and we can't have you back, sadly. Vicarious. This is another one. This is a reference to Tool. This is the third eye. It's got the two pupils in it, and I vowed to myself that when I got good at art, that I would attempt this art piece. And I said, only when I would feel sufficient to draw it would I attempt this. And I made sure to my promise that I would do it. Because this, honestly, one of the greatest designed things in history is this eye right here. Like, there's something about the design that is just so memorable, and just it stays with you. You know, it's something that you can focus on. So I really enjoyed doing this one. So, you know, had a blast drawing this because I'm so happy how it turned out. For H.R. Geiger. So this was probably one of the best things I've ever done in my life. For being brutally honest here. I was not prepared to have it be drawn so well. Like, how to sail? No, it doesn't. But yeah, this one came out very well. A lot of work went into that. That one, and of course, this one here, the Deacon from Prometheus. One of the greatest scenes ever made. Like, seriously. I've told people, if you stand away from the computer, like if I were to walk back and stare at it, I would think this was a photo. Like, that's how much detail went into this. Like, I busted my ass on this one. The whole mouth coming out and everything. Like, I really went the lengths on this one to make it, like, perfect. Now, obviously, the background, I didn't focus too much on the background, but that's just a personal thing. If you want to focus on the background, that's up to you. What was this one? Was this for someone? Oh yeah, I was bored. But yeah, a unicorn. I found a photo or image of a unicorn and decided to try and copy it. I had never drawn horses before, so I was like, oh, I'll attempt this. Let me see if I can do this. And I did it. I actually freaking did it. So I was very happy about that, you know. What's next? Oh. A little redemption for the dinosaur. When dinosaurs ruled the earth. The final scene in Jurassic Park. When the banner comes down, when dinosaurs rule the earth, and the T-Rex is doing it's Rexy is a her triumphant roar. That is considered to be the greatest roar sound effect in movie history. Probably one of the most easily recognizable roar sound effects. And oh yeah, this person made a complete collection for my drawings. The ones that she considered to be the best, or he, or whatever. Oh yeah, she. And then on this page, this is the last one. Kong is King. Came from Kong Skull Island. This was very hard to do, actually. This was a challenge because the fur tool doesn't do this. So I had to, like, weigh certain things to see what would work best. And, I mean, it's not the greatest, but I was very happy with, like, this. Like, the bulging of, like, the vein over here from the roaring and stuff like that. Like, I was actually pleasantly surprised that this turned out as good as it did, because I thought I was going to crap all over this. And this was 3 years ago. So, a little under 3 years ago. So, that's it for that. I have self-portrait. You guys are probably seeing this one. This is me, or an older image of me. This is my 900th drawing. Yeah. Yeah, that was, that's me. That was that. Now, is there anything in black and white? Nothing in black and white. Still life? What is still life? Oh, still life was a couple of stupid things. Behold, coffee roll. Yeah. Coffee roll from Dunkin' Donuts. That was that. And then a cup of Joe from Dunkin' Donuts. You know, because why not? I used to work at Dunkin' Donuts, so that was kind of nostalgic seeing that. I worked at Dunkin' Donuts for 10 years. 10 years of my life. Secret Santa 2016, a rose. I forgot who I did this for. But yeah. There was a rose with some thorns on it. Wasn't the greatest thing I ever made, but you know, it was something. Celebrities. Oh, okay. So I put Kurt Cobain under celebrities. So this is the Kurt Cobain portrait I did. Nirvana. The band Nirvana is the reason for this username. For Nirvana Spirit 666. That's the reason I created it. So Nirvana for the band, Spirit for Smells Like Teen Spirit, and 666 as a unique identifier. Or because he was trapped in hell. Who knows? But I actually found an image where his eyes were two different colors. So people were like, why did you do that? I was like, because that's what I found. Fantasy. I think the last ones are in fantasy. Yeah, so this is from Wrath of the Titans. It was Kronos when he was trapped in Tartarus, and then he got set loose until what was his name? Zeus and Hades and Perseus were able to bring him down. A titan of Greek mythology. Yeah, this one took a while. That took an actual long time to do, that one. This was a World of Warcraft Cataclysm thing I was doing. This took forever just to get this down, but I was pretty happy with the outcome of it, you know. But then I kind of changed everything up at the last minute and kind of screwed it all up, you know. I mean, I feel like I did okay, but I took away the background, and now it looks like a paper cutout. And I think someone mentioned that. Yeah. I continued. Last, the dragon looks very much like a magazine picture you cut and glued on top of a background. If that's a good similarity, try merging the background with a subject matter next time. Thank you, buddy. But obviously, that will not be the last dragon I'll ever do. Oh, I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. This was the scene where the guys in the 2014 Godzilla movie jump out of the airplane to go retrieve the thing to bring down Godzilla, and yeah, that was that scene. And then there's the spikes of Godzilla. Pretty cool. I think that was from a reference too. This was actually, it's kind of funny because this drawing and then the one after it they go right in order. So this is number 999. Not from reference, but it was just kind of here because I put it in fantasy. But yeah, you get to look at it now. I had a good time with that one. That was a good drawing. But then here it is. But bam! 1,000 ways to tell you that I will never ever stop creating. Yeah, this was my pièce de résistance. This was my biggest art piece I had ever done at this point. 1,000. Number 1,000. I was shocked when I got to this point because I didn't think I was going to be drawing for this long. But here we are. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, that was number 1,000. Unreal. And it took me 2 weeks. Yep, 2 weeks to complete. I worked on it for 2 weeks. As I wanted it to look really good. And it came out. I think it came out phenomenal. But that's just me. And then you guys have obviously seen me draw this one. Hold on, let me do my smog voice. I am fire. I am death. I was so happy about this one. This one I feel turned out really good. Yeah, I like that. I love that one. And then last but certainly not least, the most recent one, and probably the one that is the closest to the original thing, is From the Depths, the Kraken. This actually won an award. Actually. Yeah, so. Yeah, this one came out really good. I was so happy with this. Even the boat too, like the boat there, and I think I won an award for it. Oh yeah, Skillful Technique Award, awarded by moderators for a drawing created with amazing skill. That was actually awarded today. And then the smog one got a unique drawing award, awarded by moderators for drawing being exceptional and unique. So that made me feel good because they don't just throw those out to people, you know. You have to really hone in on your skills to get those. And I think that's it. I think that's everything. I think that's everything I've ever done in terms of realism. If I missed anything, I'll definitely go back and take a look. But this has been fun. Hopefully this 40-minute video didn't bore you. Tried to be as entertaining as possible, but that's usually not the case. But yeah, if you guys like this type of video where I, instead of just going through every single art piece and talking about it, I do it in terms of like series. Like the next one will be landscape ones. I got plenty of those. Let me know, and I'll keep doing it in this format. I'm sorry about that. You just got attacked in the eardrum. I apologize. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. And stay tuned for more drawing videos. Plenty more coming down the pipeline. Most all of them, I'd say 98% of them right from my brain. The other 2% are done by reference, but everything you see me draw, I draw for real, in real time, without any prior commitments to anything, just straight out of my noggin. Hear that? It's my noggin. So yeah, I appreciate any and all support. You guys are great. I love you all. Thank you so much for subscribing, following, doing all the good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I appreciate all the support once again. Alright guys. Bye-bye.